a friend with benefits. He used to always tell me, you need to bottle your head up and sell it.
Okay.
Because it was so good.
Bottle your head up.
Yeah, you can put it in a bottle and sell it. And so I actually danced before.
Okay.
And it just wasn't enough. I wanted to make more money, and I talked to a friend about telling him that I wanted to make more money, and he told me about OnlyFans.
Okay.
And that's where I upload my content, is onto OnlyFans. That's the
Yeah, I follow.
okay. That's the only.
Tell us. So OnlyFans, you upload. People have to buy a subscription.
Yes.
Okay, and then they can see now. Obviously there's not cucumber. Are there cucumbers?
No, not
okay,
on.
it's men.
Yes.
How are you picking the guys? Are they other guys that are creating their own content, or are they like how do you pick guys for the content?
Well, some of the guys in my videos are personal friends, and some of the guys are also other content creators that I felt if I shot with them, it would help expand my brand, and it did.
So let me throw this out to you because I'm familiar with OnlyFans, right?
Okay.
Why you I said it's not what you're saying. I'm a connoisseur of content.
Okay. Yeah, nothing wrong with it.
I've realized that OnlyFans and Snapchat Premium have created platforms that are much more viable than actually going to the club and dancing on stage.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong or right?
What does a subscription cost, Romeo?
Well, there's a couple of them. You have some girls that are do specials, $7.99, $9.99.
Okay.
You have some that will push you up to about 19. I've never seen anybody over 20.
Is this for just one shot, or this is a monthly subscription?
It's monthly.
Okay.
And
that is a good rate. $7.99 for the whole month.
And to throw this out there, the first person who put me onto it was a person that's actually one of our Love Hip Hop friends.
Well, I'm not surprised.
So when she was on the show, and you know what I'm talking about, and she was still dancing.
Yes.
She would promote her music and her OnlyFans. I was confused. I was just like, I thought OnlyFans was the new music site. No, it ain't music.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't music.
I feel like if you create any sort of content, it does not have to be X-rated.
Right.
Comedy, music, anything. You should have an OnlyFans page. Like, people will pay to see you.
You should own your. It's a way for you to own your own content.
Yes, exactly.
When did you figure out? Because there's a different thing that what we see, right? We notice that there is a boldness, a confidence that is just
that men are enjoying.
Right, like
men are happy.
Like you don't hold back for shit. like.
Okay, let me just ask you this, Jasmine. So, because when I was sent the video, I think men, every guy that I sent it to, and that's what I mean. Women seem to think that men, only certain men, like every single man that I showed it to was very excited about it. You seem like you really enjoy what you're doing.
Yes.
Is that true?
Absolutely.
Okay, so because I think I'll ask Romeo. It seems like a lot of times men feel like this is exciting because to see a woman who really is enjoying this is probably just as exciting as the fact that she's got a great technique.
You know what? And I actually want to throw that to my partner who in the building, Amir, to see putting on somebody. I think my attraction was the fact that I found out this hook about you, right? It wasn't even the cucumber thing.
Okay.
I was like more attracted to the fact that she was more bold and outspoken about, like, she didn't. Yeah. I'm not gonna say you didn't care. Mm-hmm. But it was like whatever was coming at her, she was like, "I'm still on."
She was excited, yeah. But she, and it also was apparent that this is what you do. So it's not like, because at first we were thinking, okay, there's just random girls, doing cucumber challenges, and like, no, this girl actually is a porn star, and she's, this is what she does, and obviously she took it up another notch.
Oh yeah, we saw that last video of you and the girl in the club.
Oh yeah,
that was a notch.
Yeah, that was the first paid hosting that I've ever done. So
and this all has happened in the last month.
Yes, and now the club that I hosted at Wednesday night, they had actually booked me before I went viral.
Okay.
So the price went up.
Yeah.
Definitely. And after people see, when I host, or when they book me for a performance, it's gonna be lit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
obviously it's lit. It doesn't look like a club. It looked like at the very minimum a strip club. It's turned the energy up. So I have to ask you, Jasmine. So when I saw it on Instagram, my first concern, and I put up a post on my page because it was causing a lot of conversation among women, right? So my concern is, you are obviously of age, right? And I'm hoping that all the other girls at the party that we saw, the pool party, were of age. I'm also hoping that all the other girls that sent in videos and posted them on Instagram were of age. We hope, right? But my question to you is, what is your response? Because I have like an 8-year-old goddaughter, right? My daughter is older, but when she was little, if Instagram was around then, I would have been very concerned if she was able to just go to Instagram and see your post of the She's a Winner challenge. So do you think that the post that you guys did should have been able to be on public Instagram for younger women to see?
No, I don't think that it should have went on Instagram. And I can't believe that it stayed up so
You can't
long.
believe it stayed, Jasmine.
It was Wednesday. We were still seeing it.
I know,
It's
but
on there today. Like,
It's on there today.
right,
today.
but Boosie, it got taken down off of Boosie's page, and a lot of the pages that have like bigger followers. You know,
Right.
I see some smaller accounts that are getting away with it.
Yeah.
But I know I've had this is probably my 6th Instagram. Okay, I don't even post nude picture. I don't post anything nude or anything, but it kind of feels like just because of what I do, they don't want me to have an Instagram.
Well, they probably think the content is going to be like that. But I would just say, to me, I would rather see a nude picture. I would rather my goddaughter saw a nude picture than to see that post, because that post it's just like a porn.
Right.
It should not be on public.
Sticking to that point, because we different. I'm a fan. sticking to the day of the party, right? The point where the cucumber came out with, I don't care what Alexis Scott say, but the point where the cucumber came out with Alexis Scott, and she was getting ready to place it, there. At that point, was that too much? At that point, did you have a light go off, like, well, maybe?
Nope. At that point, I was more excited. Like, yeah, I was turned. It literally felt like me and Alexis Sky were the only 2 people there. I swear. Like, yeah, it was.
Now you're speechless again.
Right.
I think that was the second thing. So again, that video, for young women to see that video, it was. Do you understand why some women were upset?
Absolutely. But I do want people to understand that if your child has a cell phone and they have access to the internet, they've probably searched porn. Okay.
Speaking to the microphone. Okay. The sound is down.
So, if your child has a cell phone and has access to the internet, they have probably searched porn on their cell phone.
But they didn't have to search porn, because if you it'll pop up.
Right.
Jasmine, you gotta speak into the microphone. I am not a cucumber.
Okay.
I'm up on the microphone.
Okay.
You are back, and you are doing it. Yeah, but it's not that they have to search for it. So
right.
So
but what I'm trying to say is, if they have a cell phone, they have more than likely searched porn before.
Right.
Okay.
Now, I feel that if parents knew that, they saw this video, or even other videos, they should definitely take that opportunity to educate their child, because sex is out there.
Right.
It's out there, and
plus the access is different. So you go live on Instagram, right? And it's already on Twitter, Snapchat, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So at some point in time, I don't think it's controllable, because the same girl that me and you joke about, the same girl that twerks.
Yeah.
And my little nephew, he's 13. He's following the girl who twerks. There's no restriction on who you follow.
Right. No,
so he's following the girl who twerks. To him, that's normal.
Right.
So like when he sees a Jasmine or he sees somebody else, I think they have this complacency of, oh, this is what it's supposed to be. I think that's where social media kind of fucks.
No, I agree, and I think that's why I was glad that you agreed to come in, because I wanted to hear what you had to say. First of all, I said if she's a porn star, that's what she does. That kind of changes the conversation a little bit to me. because it's not like a girl's being taken advantage of,
Mm-hmm.
right? So a lot of times we're thinking, oh, guys are talking these girls into doing things, and that's not necessarily the case, right?
Not at all.
We didn't see any guys talking anybody into doing anything.
Not at all. Absolutely not. I am a grown woman. I have no problem with letting someone know that I am uncomfortable, or if anything would have happened, even with all the cameras and the lights, if I didn't want that cucumber going, I would have closed my legs and got up, and I would have had no issue about it.
Did you know it was gonna go? Did you feel any kind of way about it going viral?
Well, I'm happy that it went viral because I benefited so much from it. I will apologize to any parents whose children saw it and they feel like maybe it could have corrupted their minds or whatever. But again, please just take that opportunity to educate, because we don't talk to our children enough.
Right.
Especially about sex.
Right.
Like, we gotta learn about sex on our own.
Well, I wouldn't put that weight on you.
It's not. I think that's above and beyond what you did. I appreciate that, and I think that women have to stop judging each other so hard. But I did want to give you an opportunity to speak to it. Now I asked you this because you're you're of age. I asked your age before we started the interview. You have made this choice, right, to create content that is sexual. What made you make that choice, and what would you say to young girls that may be considering it? Because you realize that young people are watching this, 13, 14, 15. They see it, you're getting a lot of attention. It's obviously made you a lot more popular. You have a platform. What advice would you say to a 16-year-old that may be thinking about doing what you're doing, because you did this as an adult, sound mind, understanding what the consequences were? Do you think there's any consequences that you should share with a young woman that may be considering following in your footsteps?
Absolutely. The main thing about, one of the issues that I faced when I first got into the business is just lots of sharks, lots of photographers, lots of other talent, lots of people, claiming that they want to manage you and this and that, and contracts. Don't ever sign any contract without having a lawyer look at it first. That is for you, not their lawyer, anything like that. And before any of the girls were to make that decision, definitely put a lot of thought into it, because once it's out there, you can't apologize for it, what I'm saying? Like, you have to own it,
Right.
So if this is something that you are only doing for money, that could weigh down on your mental, because it's not always easy.
Right.
If this is something that you love to do it, and the money will come.
So hold up. So this is something that you love to do.
Yeah.
You have management now?
Not management. I'm independent. I have assistants. I have a team.
All right. So let me throw this at you. Does your career fuck up your relationship with men? Do you look at men as every time somebody approaches you, they have intent? Do you give guys like a fair playing field that want to know Jasmine?
I feel like I do, but a lot of guys' intent, especially with me, and this is before I started doing what I do. This is something I've dealt with, since I was a teenager. Guys usually intend on having sex with me.
Those guys probably intend on having sex with every woman, for the most part.
Right.
But so he said your intent. Were you in a relationship when this stuff happened?
No. What do you mean?
When the She's a Winner challenge?
No.
Before?
How long since you've been in a relationship?
I've been single probably 3 or 4 years.
So how do guys approach you just to date you, or do you get that interaction? Now, I would assume. I don't think guys are intimidated by much. Girls think guys are intimidated by them having a good job. I don't think that. But I do think that you may intimidate.
Yes, the fuck out of somebody.
You may be the one that does intimidate a guy. I don't think the rest of us are, but you may, just because I would assume that your skill set far outweighs most of your partner's skill set, Jasmine. Are guys bringing it like that?
Well, I mean, I don't accept bad sex.
I like you now.
I don't accept it. If I gotta take control of this stick and drive the car, then that's what, to get the job done, then that's what I'm gonna do. But
Thank you, Amir. Appreciate it.
But as far as dating goes, it's nice to have. I mean, it's nice to have a bond with a guy.
Mm-hmm.
But I've always had relationship problems. Dating has never been easy for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually at a point right now where I feel like, you know, I know who I am and what I want to do now more than ever.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that it would be very difficult for a guy to, you know, be able to be in a relationship with me and deal with all the things that, you know, would probably come with it. But
Mm-hmm.
there is, that guy is out there.
Are you bisexual?
I would not consider myself bisexual. I like
that's
to play.
just for fun. It's for
Yeah,
fun.
I like to play here and there, but bisexual, that's a stretch.
Cause I'll be honest, cause even though like we cool now, we friends.
We good, yeah.
If I would have approached you at the
She's a winner pool party.
pool party, I would have thought I would have a chance. Not because first of all I'm Romeo, I got a chance. But I really would have thought like I don't have a chance because like the level that you're at, in my head is she only date rappers and trappers, and, you know.
Because of my skills, because of my sex skill set, you think that I would only date
not
person who has material things?
No, not sex skill set. Because of that, what was the fear part you said is more her
like
than
the confidence, or
would you
I
like
don't
she
remember what I
like
just said.
you said
They're intimidated by
dudes
you.
are more
I
intimidated.
think guys would be intimidated.
Like I'm a very confident dude, but my intimidation would probably be.
You'd be a little intimidated.
I don't think I got that chance.
So okay, you said that you what you want to do. You know what you want to do now,
Mhm.
and that may not include. That may be something that may be hard for a guy to deal with. What do you want to? What are your goals right now?
Well, I'm gonna create content for as long as I can because that's just something that I like to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I do. I have a desire to teach women my skill set. That's what
I sent him.
Yeah.
You're teaching a class. You're teaching a class. You're teaching a class.
Because Amir is gonna come to the class. We talk about the class, yo.
We talked about the class. So tell us. So you feel like that's what you want to do in life is teach women how to please their man. Is it pleasing their man or please themselves?
Well, it's teaching them sexual confidence is what it is because I feel like when a woman is confident in the bedroom, it seeps out into other areas of her life and definitely beneficial.
So how does that work? Because it's how to eat a banana.
Yes, that is.
We have bananas. We will do that. We will do that after we get
Okay.
But tell us what can people expect? Because the class is sold out, right?
I don't know if it's sold out. This is something that I'm collaborating with a friend of mine. She wrote a book, and the book is called How to Eat a Banana.
Okay.
And so she started doing the classes herself, and just kind of invited me.
I know for a fact it's sold out. You've been to the venue?
No, I haven't.
Have you been to the venue?
Of course.
The venue is huge.
Yeah.
Oh, it's sold out.
If you booked at the venue,
You're gonna be the star.
if you booked at the venue,
you're gonna be the
Well,
star.
it's not me. It's CJ Ryder, who is the writer of the book, and
people are coming to see
you.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I just don't want.
Like,
I don't
I'm
want.
just-
I don't want. I don't want you guys.
No disrespect.
Right.
Yeah, that's dope that y'all are collaborating. But at this point,
Right, but I just don't want to make it seem like it's
Yeah.
my event or like
Right.
I booked the event because
Okay.
I'm just coming as
you're
a
being
guest.
featured.
Right.
Right.
Right. Right.
What are you sharing during your feature that women can tune into?
Well, I do a live demonstration. I am like a saliva queen, spit princess. So when I give oral sex, I use a lot of spit, massive amounts of spit, and that's what some guys like a lot of my fans. That's
I'm not disagreeing with shit.
Like, pretty much most
Sloppy?
guys. Yeah.
okay, yeah.
They're all in agreement right now.
So yeah, that's why a lot of my fans why they love me is because I'm very hardcore with it and passionate.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I try to teach the women. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to want to please your man. This is not just something for his pleasure. You have to also enjoy it.
Right.
Because if you don't enjoy something, how are you going to be good at it?
See, that's one of the things, Crystal, that I'm starting to love about her. No, seriously, because when we was exchanging conversations in email, like you spoke with, like, I noticed that in your text, like, you spoke well. You know what I'm saying? Like, your vocabulary was well. Even when you're speaking to us, like, I wasn't not judging. I was not expecting to have somebody very clear with, you know, who they are, what they are, and what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think people don't see that part because they see the
No, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think there's a need for everything, and I do think some women probably, you know, can benefit. Most women, but I think that someone asked me when we mentioned when the post went up that we were going to talk to you today that you are a part of like females taking back their sexuality, right?
Mm-hmm.
And females feeling confident in their sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think, my concern a lot of times is that women, like when I watch it, I feel like watching those cucumber challenges, women are doing that to prove they're worthy to guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that can be dangerous because I don't want young women to think that that's the way that you get a guy's attention. I mean, you can get his attention for a few minutes. The way you're doing it, probably not even very long. Like, his attention's going to be quick. But I just think that is, do you think, are you trying to empower women for themselves, or do you think that empowerment is also in, I just think we just want to make sure that women don't think that, you know, you have to do this for a man, and men are not taking classes on how to eat peaches.
I understand.
Maybe they should.
I understand.
Should we start those classes
And
also?
you know what?
Jasmine?
I've seen some guys licking on spoons.
Spoons?
They're
What?
licking on spoons. I promise.
They're licking on
promise.
spoons.
I've seen
That's
some.
not going to trend, though.
No, it's
That's not going to trend.
Yeah, we've seen that one.
We want that to trend.
Guys are licking, like, I think I saw one guy, it was like some type of cream or something. He was like licking it like he was eating some coochie.
Okay.
I don't even think that's right. I mean, I don't know if that's not, that don't feel right. I don't think that's
guys, do not do that, okay?
Right.
We can we come up with something, Jazz? Because there has to be, if women are doing that to that level, if you're teaching and empowering women to please men at that rate.
First of all,
What
no
is-
dudes
I
do
do
that.
I do want to make another point off of what you just said. Now, at the class and in the book, it is taught when you should please your man, because no, every man does not deserve the tip top turkey neck slurpee. You know what I'm
What is
saying?
turkey neck? I'm not familiar.
Just neck.
No.
Okay.
I don't know.
Wobble neck, wobble head.
I'm not afraid to admit that I don't know it.
But yeah, every guy does not deserve that. Ladies, do not give the specialty to a not, I don't know if I could cuss.
Go ahead.
To a not shit nigga. Okay? That's
Now,
the
now,
problem.
Jazz, see,
That's the
this
problem.
is what I'm talking
yeah,
about, Jazz.
that is the problem. These niggas do not deserve it. When you are giving that type of love to somebody, you make sure that they are keeping you happy. They are doing things to benefit you as well. They are, keeping your mind right.
Right.
They're helping you financially. Okay.
Yeah.
They gotta be all, because and like you said, it takes more than just sex to keep a man's attention.
Right.
So don't think that just because you know how to suck some dick or ride a dick that's enough. It's definitely not enough. You got to be bringing way more to the table. So yeah.
Yeah, ladies, y'all do need to bring way more to the table.
But the table has to be there already.
But
in any case,
give me something to lay the plate on.
I want to ask you, because you're young, you're of age, but you're still very young. So I would wonder, like, as an older type sister talking to you, do you ever worry about, once you get older, this being a part of your, because once you do something, and I have done things in my past when I was your age, and I look back and I'm like, probably shouldn't have done that. Do you ever think that? Have you ever thought that maybe some of the choices that you're making now may not serve you later in your life?
Not at all. I feel like everything is going exactly according to plan. This had to happen. It had to happen in order to push me to the level that I want to be at. I want to be in control of my own finances. So, you know, if you know, going down the line in life, I don't see me having to regret anything because nobody's ever going to sign my check. Nobody's ever going to be able to. No, you know, so I don't have to impress anyone. You know what I'm saying?
So you're 100% comfortable. That is key, I think, to being successful. Is like you are in control of what you're doing.
Exactly.
You've thought it through. This is what you want. So hey.
Before we jump out of here, I do have one question going back to the Cucumber Challenge pool party. Did you feel some type of way when Regine and Lucci and all the I guess the celebrities that were there started making an attack type thing on you and the other young lady ruining relationships?
Well, first off, I have nothing to do with that. I haven't even heard Regine or Rajane say any. I haven't seen or any attacks or anything like that, and I don't really feel like she is attacking me. I've seen some things on the internet regarding their relationship that was kind of disrespectful. And that's something that I would never do. Like, I would never knowingly disrespect another woman in her relationship, because I've been in a relationship and I know how that feels. So I actually wish them the best. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's messed up that she can't do or be who she, or love her man the way that she wants to love him, because she's got the entire world watching, and then to have the girl, you know what I'm saying, like troll them like that, like that was not cool. So yeah, I would that type of thing. I don't ever want that type of attention or energy associated with my brand.
So you don't break up. You don't break up.
No, I make them.
You know what?
Okay.
We gonna see this. So before we get to the uncut stuff, because we want to get some demonstration. Before you get out of here, we gotta have some fun. So the game is called Truth or Dare.
Okay.
You get to choose the truth or the dare, but whatever you choose, you gotta stick with, because everybody's watching. If you back out, then
oh my god. Okay.
So it's your choice. You want the truth or the dare?
I'm gonna take the dare.
You're gonna take the dare.
I'm gonna take the dare.
Great. I dare you to give your phone to Christal. What's gonna happen is Crystal's gonna randomly scroll your phone. Whatever number she lands on, you gotta call that number live on speaker and tell them. You look at me dead in my eyes too. You gotta call that person live on speaker, and you have to say, "Look, I just want to let you know I love you.
Okay.
I've been thinking about you, but it's cold outside. I need you to take out the monkey before I come over there and take it out myself."
Well, how am I gonna remember all of that?
Oh, don't worry. I'll feed it to you.
Okay.
Damn, you should have went with the truth.
Do you want me to change?
You can't change now.
You wanted me to do? I could do truth. You
want to
ask me something?
I thought his dare was gonna be something totally different.
Right.
I'm like, oh my goodness.
I think the truth.
I think with the dare.
I think the truth would be better.
Let's go. What's the truth?
All right. The same thing with your phone though.
Oh.
So Christal gets to go to your Instagram.
Okay.
And look at your DMs.
Okay.
She's not gonna say the person's name, but she get to read 2 of your DMs out loud.
All right.
Whoever she choose, she won't say the person's name. She might say rapper, athlete.
Okay.
Drake. I don't know. She might say.
Y'all so petty.
So this is Jasamine Banks on the truth. The truth is what is in your DM.
What is in her DM?
Get two.
You know what?
Get 2 good ones, Christal.
I got one right now.
Ooh, that didn't take long either.
It did not take long, guys. You may have a little bit of a trending situation right here.
Ooh.
What's the profession?
Rapper.
Okay.
Okay. Did they? Okay. Oh my god. Okay.
No,
I'm trying to get to where. Okay, you still in the A. I get back tonight. I had to go to San Francisco. This person is trying to figure out what she's doing, and they say I can have the chef cook too tonight, but no cucumbers. Ha ha ha.
Oh my god.
Really wish. Oh my God, this is like a whole trending situation.
Did you cook? Did you go to the cook? Did you get good?
No, I wasn't able to take him up on that offer that time.
He is coming back. You sleep. She doesn't respond. He comes back.
No.
Oh my God. Okay, so Tuesday at 12:49, he hits her up. You sleep. She doesn't respond. He hits back. You going to Boosie's pool party? No. She says no. He says, okay, just asking. He ain't doing nothing today. He's trying to get it. And then he sends her his number. But I ain't gonna lie, you are really not giving him no energy, and I really hate this for him. Oh my, he says, man, you young, beautiful, and living. People on the internet don't have the that temperature in real life. Trust me. So he's trying to like get her, like he's trying really diligently. Yeah, she's like just giving him low energy. She says, all publicity is good for me. I'm trying to build some stuff they're playing right now in my hand. You're handling yourself. Foolishness. I don't even need to do the second one because that one is so crazy.
I need one more.
You need one more?
I need
Okay.
one more.
Okay.
I need one more.
And I just want to say,
Bless his
that
heart.
person, I am a very funny, active person, especially on the internet. Like, you are not gonna get too much out of me on the internet. I'm much more, I'm much more talkative in person and stuff. And especially like, I don't be having time. I don't be having time for guys. But
He had all the time.
Please answer. Please.
He has
please reply.
all the time.
Please call me back. Please.
Yeah, but I do. He's cool. I like him.
He's having a hard time right now.
You got to. You can't make it too easy for him now.
No, I'm just saying he's having a hard time in life right now.
Oh, yeah, that's another conversation.
Okay. I mean, that's really the biggest one.
Her IG is Banks_Jasmine.
Yeah, and you have to say Jasmine with the extra A.
Jasmine.
Yes.
Jasamine.
Jasamine. And I'm dropping a new video on my OnlyFans today. It's not really new. It's an old video, but I just got a hold of it, so it's going on my.
I'll review it.
Okay. Y'all go subscribe.
I mean, obviously, ladies, if you are doing cucumbers, lots of guys are going to be in your DMs. Lots and lots of guys.
Okay.
One guy, I guess
what's
he's
the
like
profession?
he's a rapper.
Okay, got a rapper.
Not like the other one though. He says, "You the cucumber girl, right? Asking for a friend." That's cute. His was cute. Like then he says, "You want to collab?" That one's cute. I'm not mad at him. The other one was thirsty as.
Oh.
He was though. You weren't even giving him no energy.
I like him thirsty.
You like him?
I like him. No, I like him thirsty for
You
me.
may want to watch out with that one.
So before we about to get out of here. Social media want to know real quick. So these rappers, are they paying her for her service, or they just trying to chill?
None of your business.
Okay, there you go.
No, I did have a guy ask. Okay? So if this is for content, have you done that before? Have you done escorting, or have you done situations where a guy could pay you for?
You know what? I can't lie on air, and I'm not about to sit up here and act like I've never been compensated for my time.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
That's kind of a requirement. Even if I like you, I want you to hit these pockets.
Gotcha. So tell everybody your Instagram and how to find you before we get out of here.
So everybody, please follow me at Banks_Jasmine. Jasamine.
Oh, that was it? I'm waiting for the big finale then. So one time for your man Romeo International and PR Christal Jordan. I'm so lost right now. Just to let y'all know, we will have some exclusive content for you guys to check out. Plus, I'll be giving y'all the update on the OnlyFans.
Let me say my OnlyFans link real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
So you guys can follow my OnlyFans at www.onlyfans.com/Jasamine Banks. My link is in my Instagram as well, so you can just go to the bio, click on the link, pay that bread, enjoy what you see.
Appreciate everybody tuning in, turning up, man. Great interview. That's what everybody's saying.
Yes,
appreciate that. So y'all have fun, man.
Awesome.
I love it.
Yeah.
That was good.
I-
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
Passion.